Chapter 75. "Hey, kid," the ICE agent snapped, seemingly appearing from nowhere. We had made it across the river and past the Opera House. Crossing Wacker Drive was easy enough. When we reached Wall Street under the L tracks, I began to breathe easier. That was a mistake. We were nearly to LaSalle Street, roughly halfway, when the ice goon stepped out of the doorway directly into Psycho's path and put a hand in the boy's right shoulder. I was holding tight to Psycho, who had placed me inside his puffy jacket and was holding me tight to his body. I was wondering just how ICE knew a young black kid might be harboring a fugitive cat. It must have been the cops or the store clerk, I figured. I couldn't see a damn thing, and the sounds of the city were muffled. I could only trust in the boy's plan. When I heard the ICE agent, my blood froze. I was quickly aware of the faster beating of the boy's heart as well. I could smell his fear. Psycho stopped cold. He knew better than to react physically to law enforcement. Instead, he stepped back and glared at the larger masked agent. "Man, don't be touching me," Psycho snarled, full of bravado, though I could feel his heart beating madly. "Got no right to touch me, man." "Shout, kid," the agent ordered. "What are you carrying under your jacket?" "None of your damn business. Free country. Now get out of my way." "Open your jacket, or I'll open it for you," the agent said, then keyed the microphone on his shoulder. 778. I've got a kid on LaSalle in Washington. He's carrying something under his coat and won't open the jacket. Please advise. 778, this is Carter, came the response. Hold that kid. I'm on my way. Roger that. You can't do shit. I'm a citizen. I know my rights, Psycho asserted. You stay right there, kid, the agent ordered. We both knew our time and options were running low, and fast. I had the urge to run and take my chances, but that meant abandoning Psycho after he'd taken a substantial risk on my behalf, and I just couldn't do that. Still, I couldn't help but be impressed by the kid hubris under pressure. Am I under arrest? Psycho asked. Technically, but you were not free to go, the agent said. Some people across the street had stopped to watch. A few began to yell, "Hands off ICE!" or "ICE, go home!" They were filming all this on their phones. Meanwhile, the volume of afternoon traffic had rendered the city streets to a standstill. The ICE vehicles only added to the gridlock. Soon, the downtown became a cacophony of car horns. I was frozen under Psycho's jacket, and honestly was never so scared in all my very brief life. The agent leaned close, keeping his voice low. Kid, you have no idea who you are dealing with. We can do damn near anything we want to you. The power of the federal government is on our side. Not on yours, you little puke. The agent smiled a filthy evil at only too smug smirk as he looked Psycho directly in the eyes. His face was close enough that even I could have gagged at his putrid breath. You messed with the wrong man and kid. Psycho reeled back, realizing that only he had heard the man's words. An idea came to the boy. He turned to the many smartphones now pointed in his direction and recording all this. This was Psycho's viral moment. And of course, inadvertently, but thoroughly unaware of ICE agent. Did you just call me the N-word? Psycho said loudly with enough indignant shock and surprise to earn an Academy Award. The agent's eyes were wide with dread. No! What are you talking about? Psycho looked around the seeming wall of phones and played it to the hilt, like an expert orator delivering a dramatic monologue. This Iceman just called an American citizen a little N-word 'cause he don't like my jacket. Ain't committed no crime. Just walk into the bus is all. It was a Hail Mary shot, and arguably the only one that Psycho and I had remaining to us. Refusing to move at all under the jacket, I prayed it was enough.